With the legacy and power that Ebony has and the time that it's been around, do you get a lot of pressure from people to kind of, be the solution to everything and to help deal with some of the images that we have in general market media and reality TV and other places, as well as dealing with issues from Trayvon Martin to politics and things like that? So how do you stay focused on, the core mission of the magazine? How do you address that?
Well, I think part of doing that is really relying on our editor-in-chiefs for each of the magazines, and also relying on our staff. Our staff is young, and they're bright, and they're aggressive, and they really keep their finger on the pulse of what's happening in our communities, and I think that's really important. And then, as Desiree said, we have such a tremendous well of research that we can help our advertisers put together advertorials to really speak to our audiences. So that's really important. As a matter of fact, I think you just had, I was told the lady here from who has a crisis management company. Right, and so she's based on the show Scandal, correct? So we did an advertorial and helped them put together an advertorial based on the TV show Scandal. So it's a way that we're very good at using our research and using our talents to really to speak to our advertisers and to help them speak to us.
The other thing you will see in the book is each issue takes on a really tough discussion and issue that is important to the African American community. And so what you see is us arguing. We'll have two writers with a very different opinion and really argue, their side of the issue. And so as you read through the magazine, you will have the opportunity to hear two sides of the issue. I mean, one was, can you be black and be Republican? Was one. I mean, there was a whole, is it a sin to be, gay? Is it right, or is it right? What was it? Is it a right or a lie or something, right, or something like that? I mean, so it's all two sides to every story. So I wind up, reading both and going, well, what is my opinion? That's what I think after I read two very different and starkly contrasting opinions. So it's a thought. They're thought pieces.
Yeah, and I think we can't be afraid to tackle those tough issues. And it really comes full circle because that's really what Ebony did from the very beginning. I mean, when no one would talk about the civil rights movement or no one would publish or had a photograph of Emmett Till, Jet was there, and Jet had published those photographs because they were so dramatic and so telling. And so we've never shied away from that, and we've never really shied away from controversy. And sometimes we've gotten criticized for maybe being too soft, but no more. I mean, we just really aren't, because we are very out front, and I think we hire the best people and the experts that we possibly can, the best that we possibly can, to really flesh out a subject that's tough. That's right. Tough and uncomfortable, but you can't be afraid of that.
Right, and I think we're poised to be able to do that. I mean, I have the August issue here. The quiz is, will you marry rich? Because this is the money issue. This is the black wealth issue. And then, the relationship makeover, stop fighting about money, earn extra cash, get out of debt, pay for college. But it's all about money. And so...
And of course, there's Steve Harvey.
Who's
been incredibly successful and who really worked for years and years. I mean, we knew Steve Harvey for years. Now everybody knows Steve Harvey. But this was not an overnight deal. He worked very, very hard to get where he is, right. and he really talks about that.
Right.
I mean, he knows about relationships. We all know he knows about relationships.
Yeah.
But his relationship with money is one we didn't know about. And so that's what we tackled with him.